Being a shy person for 15 years had a tremendous impact on my childhood. I was a loner, solitary, and reclusive. Thankfully, my parents are persistent in helping me become more confident in socializing with other people. In this video, I will share 9 simple ways to overcome your shyness or social anxiety. Step number 6 is the easiest and most natural way to combat this problem. Shy people may find small chats to be excruciating. A simple conversation about the weather might cause you to feel frightened and paralyzed. As a result of their fear of public speaking, some people would rather have their teeth pulled than encounter new people. By default, you retain a safe distance from everyone else, which some mistake for snobbishness. If someone initiates a conversation with you, they will not be able to discern your anxiety and unsure what to say. If your shyness prevents you from interacting with people and causes you to avoid social settings, you may be suffering from social anxiety. Here are some strategies for overcoming social anxiety and shyness. 1. Take control of the situation by educating yourself. Even if you despise small chats, you may prepare for a weekend party by reading up on current events and current affairs themes. Many things might be the source of the news, from the newest popular video to a government problem or a global crisis. Find out as much as you can about the subject matter. You will have an armory of topics to discuss with friends and family for those times of stillness. As long as you are up to date on current events, you will always be able to bring up a topic that the other person is likely familiar with. As a bonus, you will feel more at ease in social settings. Confidence issues will further exacerbate themselves if the topic of conversation is around something you are not acquainted with. Do your best to stay current on current events to either participate in the discussion or educate someone unaware. Self-esteem boosting affirmations may also be used to prepare yourself for any social situation that makes you feel apprehensive. Here are sample affirmations to get you started. The capacity to keep eye contact is an essential part of every social encounter. They are considered lovely and nurturing if they can look others in the eye. 2. Try to figure out why you are afraid to speak out. Any of the factors listed above might be to blame for your shyness. Investigating the underlying causes of your social anxiety might help you find a way to deal with your true self and embrace it. If, for example, a tragic experience in your past has contributed to your social anxiety, it may be time to seek professional assistance in overcoming those memories and situations. You may well be able to go on with your existence and overcome your shyness after you understand how to deal with the past. If you think your childhood has anything to do with it, now is the time to look at your bond with your parents. Does their oppression persist? Alternatively, do they have a fear of public speaking? Other people's labeling of you as shy as an adult may also have occurred to you as a youngster. Many individuals are timid as children, but this phase passes quickly. Sadly, some individuals hold on to the label of shy and continue to treat others with child gloves, even though their personality has evolved out of this stage of development. It would be best to accept that shyness is a trait that you may overcome throughout your life. A static feature is not required. It may be dynamic. Do you need to treat over shyness? Shyness can affect a person's well-being and the quality of romantic relationships. Some timid persons develop depression and other emotional and mental issues due to isolation. Because human interaction is such a vital part of living a happy and fulfilled life, if this activity is neglected, people are likely to have a lower quality of life. 3. Make a list of the social situations that cause you the most significant anxiety and work your way through them one at a time. Think of this as a bucket list for your shyness. Introduce yourself and perhaps ask someone out by engaging in a small chat with a stranger. If you keep avoiding social events, your anxiety will continue to grow. Confidence comes from inside, so convince yourself that you have every reason to be as self-assured as possible. Join a club or a sports team to meet new people and become involved in your community. These kinds of events are a great way of meeting like-minded individuals. The dread of the unknown that comes with excessive shyness may be conquered by trying new things. To complete the tasks on your list, it is okay to take detours from time to time. Accomplish, not worry about what you can or cannot do, as long as you are pushing yourself. 4. Make direct eye contact with the person you are speaking with. To break out of your shell, look someone in the eye. By maintaining direct eye contact with the other person, you show your self-assurance and establish a personal connection. Your social interactions may also affect your fear of eye contact if you suffer from this disorder. The capacity to maintain eye contact is essential to any social engagement. Friendly and caring individuals are viewed as those who can look others in the eye. However, many timid or socially apprehensive individuals have difficulty with this part of communication. A face-to-face conversation might be awkward if you have not developed eye contact or dislike being the center of attention. Why is it essential to treat shyness? Everyone around you will not understand your emotions, but you are unable to say what is on your mind. What happens when the other person starts talking? You take a back seat. Because you cannot articulate your feelings, this might lead to a sense of frustration. Isolation, since others believe you are uncomfortable with them because you do not communicate much. Worst of all, this might lead to depression. No one wants to get involved in a fight like that. It is okay to feel a little apprehensive. It is not acceptable to remain shy for the rest of your life. Build yourself up to the point where you make shy feel bashful to make you feel confident. 5. Make a list of the things that set you off. Is it the fear of public speaking that causes you to flee? How do you approach someone about going on a date? When you know what makes you shy, you can devise a strategy to deal with such circumstances when they arise. To overcome your triggers, you might rehearse what you would do if confronted with them. Public speaking, for example, is a typical trigger. On the other hand, some triggers are pretty unique to the person who experiences them. It may not be easy to pinpoint your set of stimuli, but with the assistance of a trained specialist, you can do so. These may be as simple as a fragrance, a place, or even certain music that triggers a memory. Personal triggers are things that bring up a painful memory, whether you are aware of it or not. A person's immediate surroundings might trigger those with post-traumatic stress disorder, PTSD. There is a good chance you are not afraid to speak your mind in any given scenario. When you are around close friends or family, you are generally okay. It is critical to understand that these folks are different from random strangers. The only difference is that you are familiar with these folks. This will assist you in seeing that your shyness is caused by your environment and not by a flaw in your character. You may need to spend some time figuring out what sets you off, but it is worth it. Steps may then be taken to overcome them. 6. Smile. Most shy persons are incorrectly characterized as aloof. The more welcoming smiles you get from strangers, the better your day and their day will be as well. Greeting someone with a smile is an excellent way to begin a discussion with anybody, and it is a simple way to show your appreciation. You demonstrate that you are approachable, pleasant, and eager for conversation. Humans are often referred to as social beings. Everyone craves some social engagement. You are not bothering them. By smiling and engaging in conversation with someone else, you are brightening their day. Here are some pointers on how to fake a smile to get you started. As you become more at ease, your grins will become more natural. 7. Be kind to yourself. A person's shyness does not vanish overnight. Whatever your speed, an essential thing is that you're working hard to improve your situation. Taking a while is okay as long as you make some headway in the process. Aside from the fact that you are constantly striving toward your objective, you are also self-aware enough to know how well you are doing. Do not be too hard on yourself if it takes longer than expected. That will just put you farther behind and may even lead to you giving up on your goals entirely. This will serve as inspiration to keep going. Continue watching the following 2 tips on overcoming shyness, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel. 8. Give yourself a prize for each accomplishment. To keep the practice of being more confident, praise yourself whenever you achieve a goal. As a result, your brain will learn that facing your fears and overcoming them is a positive experience. Watch your favorite movie again, or have a little dessert after supper. As soon as a modest victory has been achieved, allow yourself to indulge in the things that make you feel happy. 9. Record your accomplishments. Remember your triumphs in overcoming shyness, no matter how minor, by keeping a notebook. You will be glad you did. It would be best to write down your triggers and any accomplishments you have in your diary. One of the best ways to remain motivated is to see your progress as you work toward your goal. You will be astounded at how far you have come, and it will give you hope that you can conquer shyness. In terms of how long it will take you to overcome your shyness, it depends on you. The only thing you need to do is have faith in your ability to achieve this objective if you keep going. It is possible to overcome shyness, although it may not seem that way at first. If you have tried these suggestions and are still experiencing difficulties, you may want to seek the advice of a trusted family member, teacher, or counselor. Consider watching my other videos to start your self-transformation journey. Thank you for watching.